And welcome out to Buena Vista again, Corey Rivas, one of the coaches for the South Park Burros, first year as a coach for the South Park Burros, and Michael Kelly, who is a senior and going to be one of the quarterbacks for the team, as well as kind of, I mentioned this with one of the Buena Vista kids, kind of a jack of all trades. You're going to be one of the upperclassmen coming back. We'll start with you, Coach. Camp in the summer, your first chance to have a camp with the Burros here. What are some of the things you've been seeing and some of the things kids have been learning?
Some of the things that I've been seeing is that the team has very strong morals and values, and they're buying into the brotherhood, buy-in a lot. So everybody's holding accountability and taking each other's backs. So we're focusing on building these bonds and really solidifying our team before fall camp rolls around.
Michael, as a senior on the team coming back from last year, you guys were very close to making the playoffs. I think it was down to 1,000th of a point by the time it got down to the end of it. How important is a camp like this going into the season, especially when you have some young kids filling in?
I think that a camp like this is very important because it allows us to get the competitiveness going into the season, and it also allows us to get all the kinks out and work through all the mistakes now instead of having to do it when the season starts.
Coach, for you, anything you've really seen in this camp that you've been able to learn from, or you think the kids have been able to pick up?
Our kids are very hungry, and they're wanting to know the scheme to the fullest extent. So I have kids pulling me aside after these practices. Hey, can I get some more? Can I get this tip? So they are really eager and hungry to learn the game for our strategy.
What have you learned specifically, Michael? Anything that you've really kind of picked up, whether it's from a coach, another player, things that you've seen?
Well, I went to a BV camp here beginning of summer, and so some of the coaches here helped me out with being a quarterback, so that was helpful. But being at this camp here, I haven't really focused on learning anything from anybody else. Just been trying to work on getting my team sound for the season.
To wrap it all up, what are kind of the expectations going into the year? First of all, for you, Michael, with you being here last year, how do you think this season can go with the tough schedule you guys have?
I think with this team, we have a lot of young talent, everybody's new, and I think that they're picking it up very well, so I'm having some good expectations for the season. I think it's going to go well.
And Coach, your first year with this program, you and I were talking a bit earlier, some tough teams from the Eastern Plains coming in. What do you think the season could be like for this team, and has this camp gotten you excited for the season?
This camp has gotten me very excited for this season. This team has a lot of potential in store for us. It's a matter of attacking it and staying bonded and staying on the same page throughout the start of the season all the way through the end. So we're looking at building those relationships, turning young men into more mature men that will impact society better on. And then once we get those two, then the wins and everything else kind of falls into place for us.
I love that we're on a construction site right now for this camp, because it's all about building things up from the bottom and getting work done. Guys, thanks so much for the time.
Hey, thank you.